it is Sonia. It is day 6. Who's with me? Who's hanging in there for day 6 of the 30-day Paint a Piece of Furniture a Day challenge? Where is all my tribe? Come on, say hello. Say hello. We're doing it a little bit later tonight, so we're going to find out who out there is the night owls and who's going to stick with us, right? So I'm Sonia. This is Matt, the cameraman, my hubby. Say hello, babe. You're not going to say hello tonight? I'm not going to say hello? He's thinking about it.
I'm so tired.
I think he's falling over. He's about to fall asleep.
I'm so tired that I forgot.
Come on! Seriously.
Guten Abend.
We're getting ready to get this party started.
Right now.
You can tell, right?
Nacht.
Yeah, he's falling asleep. Oh, look at me. Look, I already painted myself. Like, this is going to be an interesting night right there. And then you wonder why I'm always covered in paint, people. Seriously, we're going to start a hobo cam. We'll just add in some really cool little design right there. It's my knee. Wonderful. We're going to start a hobo cam, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through like places like Walmart like I usually do. And you can just watch the reactions. When you walk in covered in paint, the reactions that you get, my friends, let me just tell you, they're quite interesting, okay? But at this point, who cares, right? I know I got a job, so it's all good. So anyway, this is the piece we're going to do tonight. You guys have probably seen it, right? In the background here, the last few nights that I've been painting, it's been sitting over there. It is truly naked, okay? It is like naked as wood gets because...
Are we going to have to censor this?
What? Yes, we're gonna put a big block over here that kind of moves as I move. Okay, that's maybe a big blurry dot.
Wait
right?
for the dab. Wait for the dab.
Oh, come on, the dab's gonna be coming. So here's what's fun. This piece here, honestly, it doesn't even have anything on it. It's just natural wood. The Junk Monkey paint, of course, is gonna stick right on it. And for those of you who are joining us new, we are the home of Junk Monkey paint. If you ever love Junk Monkey paint, you don't have to prime, you don't have to sand, you don't have to strip. In this case, this has no finish on it, but it's still going to pick up just perfectly into the wood pores. And quite honestly,
Junk Monkey After Dark.
Junk Monkey After Dark. That's so funny. The censored version, the adult version, right? I hope you get your adult. Who's got their adult beverages tonight? But yeah, even if this piece here was like had varnish or anything like that on it, doesn't matter. I'd still paint it the same color. It will still hide. Sometimes I get questions if people say, you know, can I use a light Junk Monkey paint color over dark furniture? Heck yes. I said heck yes tonight, right? Yes. Although this is the uncensored version, right? So who knows? Who knows? What might come out next? So what's everybody up to tonight? Oh, you're gonna give me even some interesting music.
Yeah, I'm too tired to do the slap bass.
Are you doing the bounce wow?
Yeah.
All right, tell me who's with us. Is there anybody out there tonight? Because,
there's a lot of people out there.
Everybody with insomnia is here with me tonight. Although no, listen, we're in Pennsylvania, so it is what, about 10:30 maybe?
Quarter to 11.
It's quarter to 11 our time.
Yes.
So that means everybody else is actually a little bit earlier for you guys, right? Are you like us?
The West Coast kids are getting a prime time.
That's right, right? Is Linda on tonight over our friend Linda?
Yes,
over in
Linda's
California?
on. Yes.
Linda! How you doing, girl?
Felicia's here.
Hey, Felicia.
Kelly Ansel
Sheets
is here.
Felicia.
Kimberly Clance-Morey's here.
Hey, Kim from back
Brenda's
home.
checking in from
Girl, you're up late tonight.
Brenda's checking in from Cherry Tree, PA.
Yes.
Nancy Modell is here again.
Hey,
April Kalashik says, hey,
oh,
girl.
my girl, April.
Paula Jeffries is shared. Brenda Bacasa says hello. She's joining us again. Your friend Linda is checking in.
Yay.
Sonia Kettler said hey there.
Sonia with an I?
Karen Poggis says hey guys.
Was that my Sonia with an I?
No, it's Sonia with a Y.
Okay.
Yes, Sonia with a Y.
Okay.
Jennifer Dreyer said, "Hang in there. I've been waiting for this all day." So you're getting double duty. You got to see the kitchen reveal.
Yes.
Joan Lorenzo is back again.
Hey.
Dora Canales says, "Yeah, you're on Corpus Christi, Texas." There.
Heck yeah.
Karen Elaine said hello. Teresa says hi. Kylie Clean says shared.
Thanks. Yes. And for those of you who are joining us, you know we're going to
California.
Paint giveaway. So tell them about the sharing, babe, because there might be some people who don't know.
Okay, for those of you joining us for the first time, for the first timers, we are giving away 1 jar of our famous Junk Monkey paint every night for the next 30 days. So make sure you share while we're live, and then we're going to pick the winner. And then you have 2 minutes to ring in, or else we'll pick another winner. So, anyways.
There you go.
Yeah, Jennifer Dreher says it's only 7:45 in California.
Oh, it's so early.
Christine McNeil's checking in from Fort Myers. Chris Sanchez from Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Kim O'Banion's checking in from Kentucky. Kylie says she wants that table.
I know, isn't it cute?
Yeah.
This was actually made by a local gentleman who makes just like raw pieces.
Yeah, let me show you some of the other ones we did.
And I love to paint them.
Yeah. Yeah, this was another piece that he did here. I gotta move this stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, a little children's play desk set. So, Jeanette's
That
checking in
color
from Clinton,
is,
Virginia.
by the way, for anybody
Bahama
asking,
Jade.
yep, that's the Bahama Jade with a
With
black
the-
glaze.
with
We're
black
going to do a
glaze.
glaze on this piece tonight, too, because I'm getting a lot of questions about glaze. So, because knowing about glaze is an important tool for every painter.
So,
What are you giggling about?
well, Ashley's checking in from Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan. Tammy's checking in from Delaware.
Okay.
Christine Sheehy, our friend from Chicago, says, I thought I missed you tonight.
Heck no.
Do you ever sleep? How
No.
do you do a kitchen all this in one week?
I know, right?
Yeah. We even
listen,
came on
yeah.
late to not interfere with Game of Thrones tonight, too, for a lot of you. Amy's checking in from Greensburg.
Hey,
She's
Amy.
a new follower. We'll love you
Hey,
looking
Amy.
at you.
Oh, you'll have to come out to see us.
See, Gayleen's checking in from New Zealand. She says it's 2:45 in the afternoon Monday.
Oh, wow.
There.
Wow.
Debbie says it's...
Can you tell me what the winning Powerball numbers are for tonight? How does this work? Can
well,
you?
Powerball's not tonight.
I'm just joking.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
Whatever numbers I need to know
Yes,
to
we need
go
your
out
time.
right now and
We need time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's already tomorrow there, I mean, just think. It would be like the Magic 8 Ball, right?
Yeah. Debbie is checking in from Iowa. Kim's from Wisconsin. So, anyways, lost you there. I got you back. Well, hang in there, Kelly. Karen shared.
Thank you, Karen.
Linda says, I figured your backside's a dragon. Only mine. Sandra says, hello, awesome people. Well, thank you, Sandra. Teresa's checking in from South Carolina. Tammy shared. Almost bedtime, but I would not miss this.
Aw,
Thank you, John.
yay! We're going to do a fun piece tonight. This is going to be cute.
Rachel's
It's,
checking in. Corvette is checking in from Stormy, Kentucky. Alice is checking in. Melissa Vincic is coming in from North Huntington.
Thanks, guys,
We
for
were
saying
just in North
hi.
Huntington.
That's where we were working today. Who saw the kitchen cabinets that we did? We just did the reveal earlier. Anybody come on to see those?
Yeah.
Weren't they the bomb? It
Our
actually is a color similar to what we're using now. This is the antique lace.
Yeah, our girl Pam.
Pam!
Yes. Maria says Game of Thrones night. Yeah, that's why we held off for a little bit.
Listen, when I was at my client's house, they turned on Big Brother. Oh my. Listen, I didn't even know there was another season on. So I need to know, is there anybody watching Big Brother?
Oh, let's not get
And
into Big Brother tonight.
seriously, no, listen, I need to know this.
No.
How far in
Too far.
is the show already? All right, he doesn't want to watch it. I want to watch it.
I don't want to get caught up in something I can't finish.
What? What are you talking about? Come on
Anna
now.
Bannister says hello.
Hey, Anna Banana.
So, what color are you using? Antique lace.
Antique lace,
I
yep.
believe you have some of that, Linda.
And
Yes,
seriously,
Penny's antique
I
lace.
have like this much in my jar, but I know it's enough for this piece. So when I say the paint goes far, I really mean the paint goes far. But I love this color.
Leah McCormick says, Sonia!
Hey, Leah!
Sherry Trian's checking in from Troop, Texas. Jerry's checking in from Smithfield, PA. Lori Scott says, cheers. Lori is back. So,
I need to get my knee pads.
yes.
I actually
we
found
them.
them.
Yeah.
I did. I need to put my knee pads on.
Natalie Gallo says, hello, have been up. I have to be up at 6, hope I can stay up. So we'll be...
well,
listen.
gotta work
If
at
you
6?
have to be up till at 6 a.m.,
Right.
don't feel bad. We'll be getting up with you. Karen Lake says, thank you.
We're just gonna
Love
stay up
Game
all
of
night.
Thrones. Yes.
Yeah.
Andy Malaysia says, on raw wood, would you need more than one application?
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
No,
No,
not at all. So I'm just letting it sink in here and get sucked up by the wood. I'm going to actually glaze this. And so one of the reasons why I chose to do a light, pretty color is because the glaze will really, really show up. So that way you guys are able to see when I'm talking about how to glaze. You're going to really be able to see the contrast and the look that it creates, right? So this is a just a wooden table made by a local gentleman who does woodworking, which seriously, isn't this like a dying art? Like seriously. It's hard to find anybody who actually makes furniture anymore by hand, right?
So Nancy has a question. If you
Yeah.
use Junk Monkey paint on a wall, do I need to put a finish on it?
If you want to.
If you want to, you don't have to. You can
Yeah.
treat it like a regular one. So as long as you're not like throwing wine at the wall or anything like that.
I don't know. She could have a bad
Teresa
day, right?
says, "Why aren't you using a roller? We're boycotting rollers." No, it's a small piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I use a brush more than a roller, I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm going to be making this piece look aged. So anytime I want more of a perfect look, I'm going to gear towards the roller. And plus I want it to have a lot of flat surface, right?
Natalie says, "Hey, from Portage, first weekend in 2 weeks, she didn't make it into the shop."
Aww.
Lisa Sharon
okay.
from Missouri or Mississippi.
Show her the piece we did last night, right behind you. It's actually all good to go.
If I can get out of this crouching position, I might not be able to.
Are you there?
Yeah. So,
You're like in a position now you can't get up.
No.
Who like seriously is a night owl? Like for me,
she is like a night owl.
This is not. This
I haven't
is
slept
like,
in years.
Who else? And guys, seriously, I don't even run on coffee. This is just all natural, okay? So
she's an alien.
We're just
or a vampire.
Yeah,
I
there
haven't
you go.
figured out
there
which.
You go. But but I enjoy, like, I could go home tonight.
Sonia Kettler says not too late to start watching Big Brother.
It's not? Okay, that's good to know. Is it a good crew of people on this year?
Yeah.
Because, I got into that. Man, I really got into that before. That's a good show.
Mona CSAC is checking in from Irwin. Okay.
Hello, Mona.
Kylie says she's going to have to take a trip from Indiana just to buy something from you.
Aww.
Well, it's not just us. There's candy shops in town.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
Boutiques. There's
there's a hotel like right down the road.
Yeah,
okay?
there's a hotel right out our back door here. There's beds and breakfasts. There's everything. There's
this is
bowling,
a pretty amazing
there's
spot.
movies.
This where we like if you were on the other night.
Says hello from Manuka. Where's Manuka?
I don't know where Manuka is.
Is it in Minnesota? It sounds like a Minnesota town.
Minnesota.
So, Beth Myers. I love Big Brother. Watch from very sure. Never miss a season.
Seriously, I'm so jealous.
There's about 10 left.
10.
Michelle
10
Moon,
what? 10
Moon says
shows.
hello from Dayton, Tennessee.
Hey, Tennessee.
Robin Beck. Robin saw me today.
Robin.
And we had another friend.
Give Robin a shout out.
That came to see me, but I have to keep my
identity secret.
Yeah, I have to keep it secret. Like Batman, you could never find out who Batman was. So.
Right.
Anyways,
which I never figured out the whole Clark Kent thing. I mean, seriously, right? All he did was wear glasses, right? And yet people never knew what he was. I don't know. I think I'd be onto him. I don't know.
Alice Templeton says that CBS has free past episodes on until the 25th of September.
Okay, we need to find it when we go home. I wonder if it's on replay. Or sometimes they do the after dark. That would be so good.
Look, if I miss anybody tonight, please forgive me. So
hate him forever and tell him it's all his fault, right?
Kelly Ansel Sheets says, "Matt, you still got it, even though you are tired." Listen, I have it all the time. It's hard being me.
Yes, yeah. I'm sure. What do you guys think, right? I got the coat of paint on it.
Man, there's a lot of people here that are up till 3 or 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
See? I'm telling you.
And Cindy White is just, I don't know. She loves staying up late and getting up early. Oh my God.
Now that is quite a combination
Yeah.
because I like to stay up late, but my body clock doesn't want to get up until honestly, probably 9 o'clock. I'm going to be honest.
So Follow On says, "Can you please do something in red?" We will.
We promise.
will.
We're working our way through the color wheel.
Yeah.
I'm doing this tonight because I'm going to be doing some glazing. And like I said, actually red is really pretty glazed too. But I want you guys to really be able to see it.
Gillian says, "As long as she has coffee and cake. Just give me the cake. I'm not a coffee guy."
Nice. I'll take it though. I'll take it.
Where do you buy your brushes? From us, silly.
Yeah.
No,
we get it shipped in.
We get them shipped in. They're just cheap
chip brushes.
chip brushes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
And you can get them anywhere too, right? So
your sister's checking in.
We sell them for 85 cents. Hey, Anna. So I'm gonna dry this real fast. You might want to move a little bit because this can be kind of loud. Talk to them about paint or something. Give me a second to dry this, okay?
So
show them the dresser.
So this is the dresser last night that we did last night. As you can see, it has paint on it that we put on it, and it's now painted. There you go. Melissa's checking.
You have a lot to say, apparently.
Maria says parted his hair on the other side.
Where?
She said parted his hair on the other side. My hair only parts one way.
I thought she said I missed a spot on the other side. I'm like, no, this time I got it all.
Melissa Cornick's checking in from Connecticut. Melissa Irvin says hello to us.
Hello.
Norman's checking in from Illinois. That's my hand. There it is. So Debbie says her friend Jackie is watching this.
Hey,
After Dark is on the Pop channel. After Dark is also on HBO and Cinemax, so I wouldn't know anything about that. Sherry wants to know, does it need more paint because it's raw wood? No, not necessarily. Are there tannings on the top? No, it's just some of the rocks that are kind of showing through in the wood grain.
But I'm okay with that.
Hang on a second.
I could put on a second coat if I wanted to, but I like that how it's just kind of like sucking in right now to the wood.
Anna says, geez, I sound energetic tonight.
See? Yeah, she's good. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what time is it back home. 11, 12, 12:30.
Oh, Maria says Clark Kent pointed his hair on different sides.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. There you go. Oh, Patty's back from Ringgold, Georgia. So Liza says, hey guys.
Hey.
Lori Scott, should we have a bounty for a photo of Matt? Oh my God. I will break your camera. I will break your camera.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Debbie Mann, running using a blow dryer or a heat gun. Blow dryer tonight. We're not like in factory mode tonight. So anyway, so that's why we're running the blow dryer right now. So anyhow.
I can't find a hairdryer at home that doesn't have paint on it.
Oh my gosh, she must own like 50 hairdryers and they all got paint on them. So.
I do paint parties sometimes, and I like to have hairdryers for the tables, right?
Robin said I should have took a selfie with you today, Matt. Like, yes! I'm going to start charging. Anna says it's almost 12:30. She's working the night shift. She said, I guess you are too.
Yes. So. We just finished up some kitchen cabinets, and now we're just cluing up with holding on to our challenge. I painted a piece of furniture today, every day, 30 days. Yeah,
Jeanette says we should have the 30th day reveal of Matt. I have the picture in my head.
I'll try to convince him.
You look like. You know, if you guys were really enterprising, you could find a picture of me. So I'm just saying, if you guys were really that
it's a treasure hunt.
Yeah, it's a treasure hunt. So, okay, Lori's back with her stencil addiction. She said, will you be stenciling over the glaze?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you a tip on stenciling with glaze. How about that, Lori? Just for you.
Oh, she wants to know if she can see Bahama Jade and Kill River. I can show you the difference between the two colors. Yeah. Lisa says you forgot the inside of one of the legs.
Where?
So, she said, didn't we see Matt's backside tonight on the kitchen reveal on the ladder? No, because I wasn't.
That's your best side, right?
Yeah, no. You didn't see Bootylicious because Bootylicious doesn't get stuck on the reveals. Somebody else must have been on the ladder.
Bootylicious runs to the car.
Yeah.
When Sonia does the reveals, okay? Yeah.
I know what your paint sticks to everything.
Yeah.
If I paint a towel backsplash in the kitchen, what would you seal it with? I would seal it with a heavy duty. Well, I'd seal it with a polyacrylic, but I would
roll it on.
Take it from me as a former professional chef. I would roll it on and then do at least 3 coats of the polyacrylic.
Yeah, you're gonna want to put a good coat on. So I would, if you were to use that to paint like a tile backsplash, I would put on, much like our paint would go on to mirrors and things like that, but when I do it, I use the first layer of paint in my mind like a primer, even though it's like the paint, you don't have the primer, sand, or anything like that, right? But I would scuff it up with like maybe just a hand sand pad, okay, just to scuff it up. That always opens up pores and just gives it better bite for whatever products you put on. Roll on the first layer of the Junk Monkey paint, let that dry well, and then go ahead and roll on maybe another layer or 2 layers, whatever you want, okay? And then make sure it's all dried. I would let that really, really set for probably 24 hours.
Oh my God.
And then seal it.
They are getting devious.
They're getting devious?
Very devious. Nancy Modell said, Sonia's sister Anna, could you change your profile picture to a picture of Matt? No, because Anna, she knows I love her, but she'll pick the most embarrassing, most terrible picture of me ever. So, anyways, I'm walking over here, I'm walking back here, I'm doing this. I'm going to show you the difference between Till River and Bahama Jade.
And I'm gonna get some knee pads on, okay? Seriously. I found them somewhere.
So, okay. So this is Bahama Jade. So it's a little more green, bright poppy Caribbean cone. And this is Till River, and it's a little more blue, but it's in the same Till family. And Anna is, what color did you paint the cabinets in your reveal today? It was bone white. It was a custom color.
It was a custom color that my client picked. But honestly, it is, if you have an antique lace or you use oatmeal, they're pretty similar.
Right.
So, right. Look at this. Got my knee pads on.
So,
Heck yeah.
Anna says, I could. How bad do you want to see Matt?
Oh, she's being mean.
Yeah, I might just have to pull up a picture of myself that's not too revealing and
Now he's worried.
Yeah, I gotta control the message here.
Oh, that's so funny.
I gotta.
All right, so we're gonna talk.
Nancy says I'll send you something from California. Oh geez. Oh geez. Let me see if I can find it.
Then he's gonna pull out a really embarrassing photo of Anna. So yeah. I don't know if I want to go down that path.
Yeah.
This could be bad.
That might start a war.
This could be bad.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk glazing here real fast, okay? So we offer 2 colors of glaze. There's a black glaze and there's a brown glaze, okay? And the reason why we stick with those 2 is because those are the most popular looks. Because when you're glazing, it means you're trying to get an antique look to something, okay? So antiques don't look all other different colors. They look like they've got dirt on them. They look like they've been discolored. They've darkened over time. The most popular is brown, okay? And that's what I'm going to use tonight. Woo! I've been doing some fun stuff lately with using some black glaze, and that gives you a different look as well. You'll see a lot of teals and blacks. It's always a fun look to do. But this is just like if you want a tea stain look, if you want to think about like just old, antique, rustic, I'm going to tell you, this is an awesome color to use. So here's what you have to do. Oh, I need to go. Let me just use this for right now. I'll make use of this.
I found a picture.
Okay, well, tell them wait till the end, and you'll post
it's not. No, I'll just show it now because
whoever wins gets to see a picture.
It's a good picture because.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's for me back in my former life.
There you go. There you go.
Who's ready for a picture of me? So you better send hearts.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yep, send heart. No, thumbs up don't work. It's got to be hearts. Thumbs up don't work.
Are you working it tonight?
Yeah.
Holy moly!
I'm so tired. Oh, geez, now it's a heart bomb. Okay, well, here's me in my former life. So this is, I guess I'll do a 30-day reveal. So anyways, but here you go. So there. See?
And he's still wearing a mask. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He's still wearing a mask.
I am a man of mystery even back in my days. No, I don't trust you, Anna. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, and with my bad back, I shouldn't be throwing anybody. So, anyways. So...
All right, let's go ahead and do the other leg here real fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'm doing, what I would encourage you to do, I'm not going to get off the floor and go look for a lint-free rag, okay? Sure. But I would recommend that you use something that's lint-free because that way it doesn't leave any furries or anything like that. I'm just using an old rag that I have near me, and this is going to work for right now.
Hey, you said you wanted to see me, so I showed a picture of me. Actually, that's how most people knew me, so it was like, you know... So, Sandy Campbell's checking in from Australia.
Okay, make sure you have your water, okay? So you saw me brush it on.
Hey, that was a trick. No, it wasn't a trick. That was me.
That was him, for reals. Like I said, in costume. Okay, you're gonna have to
costume.
Well, I mean, you had you had face gear on.
Well, that's because I didn't want people to see me.
Okay, all right. I understand. Do you guys see what's happening so far? Is the camera picking it up? Okay, you can see the difference. I hope. This is the brown over the antique lace, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you want a tea stained something or another, go ahead with the brown glaze. And so all you do is you brush it on over. And I would not work in big sections at a time. So this is not paint, this is a glaze. and it's made to sit on top of your paint, and you can move it around, okay? So it stays wet for a nice little bit. I mean, nice little bit meaning at least giving you a few minutes to move it around. So do small sections, and then give it a wipe over as much as you want, and take as much off as you want. So if you're gonna put this over a light color, you can spray it and take more off of it if you want, but you know, you can get it as dark as you want, as light as you want. And one of the tricks is to always pull with the grain of the wood, okay? Makes sense? Always pull with the grain of the wood. All right. Anybody got any glaze questions for me tonight? Wow, we're talking glaze.
Laurie says, so you don't add water to the paint.
No.
No, we add water to the glaze. You know, just wet a cloth and go there.
To help move it around, but no. So this is not.
Does the glaze come with instructions?
Yes.
We're giving you, on the jar.
Yes.
But we are giving you.
Okay, watch on this flat surface up here, okay? Because so this is just the antique glaze that's down.
Right.
Now what I'm doing?
Jeez, I almost fell over.
Don't fall over. Stick with us. Stay with us.
No, my foot's stuck in the carpet now. So.
All right, let's go. Is that furniture trapping you again?
Yes.
Because he says that I have furniture that traps him.
Jeanette Pope wants to know, can you thin the glaze with water to make it thinner to begin with?
If you need to. You sure can. So yeah, you can thin it if you want with a little bit of water, but honestly, you really don't have to, because the key is keeping your rag wet, and that way you can control the glaze, okay? Do you see that? You see the difference? Look how beautiful that is. And remember, this is just a piece of raw wood, so it's got dents and grooves, and I like the fact that it's even settling in some of these pieces, like where the way the wood was cut, a little more, just to give it some character, right? So here's one of the tips I had for you guys I wanted to share tonight, especially for all you stencil lovers if you're like me. One of the cool things you can do is, let's say for example, I wanted the stencil, I wanted to put a pattern on top of here, I wanted to stencil anything on top of here, an owl, you name it, right? Something on here. Before I put my glaze on, if I have put a stencil down and then I put my glaze on, it's going to even antique the stencil that's on top of it. In this case, I think I'm going to put a stencil on top of it, but I want my stencil to be vibrant. So I'm going to actually do the glaze first and then put the stencil on, and my stencil is going to stand out even more, okay? So if you're trying for looks that really just look, you know, you want a look that is old, then put your stencil down before. Make sense?
Can you mix glazes?
Can you mix glazes? To do what? Give me an example.
Yeah, can you elaborate, Connie?
Yeah. You wouldn't really want to mix glaze because the glaze is already mixed to like the translucent medium that you need it to be. So you should just be able to brush it. Can you guys see on this side? Sorry. You come over here.
I don't want to come over.
Come over here.
So, anyways.
I don't bite.
Shelly, you're good to go. She's checking back in from Zala, Washington.
Okay. You might want to come this side so they can see it. Over here. Jeez. Where the side I'm actually working on.
Well, you
following me?
Side, so
you following me?
So, she said to blend.
To blend.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like on top of each other? I'm trying to think how that would look. I think if I put a black glaze on top of here now, it might muddy it down. So if I'm looking for, let's say I want to do a black and gray look or something like that, or if I want a black and brown look, I would paint this brown and then use a black glaze on top of it. Make sense?
Yeah.
So if there's colors you're trying to achieve, think about just changing up your paint color, because you can put the glaze over any Junk Monkey paint color. So think about, you know, what your effect is, what you want it to be. Like one of the things that I do that's really, really popular is putting black over gray paint, like our Mouse in the House gray, for a really cool furniture look or cabinet look. That's a really nice combo. Let's do this side.
So, anyways, Denise is loving it. Mimi is up late in Seneca. Mala says it looks great. She loves the effect.
And just think
Sylvia
it's just natural
is
wood.
checking in from Westlaco, Texas. Westlaco.
Waco?
Westlaco.
Oh, okay. I was just checking to make sure that wasn't my
Kathy
Waco
Snyder
friend.
says, Sylvia looks, thank you for taking the time showing
Yay!
all of your talent. And she wants to know what time are we planning to be on for day 7. Probably around 6 or 7 tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yep,
Yeah,
right in the
so,
evening.
yeah.
That'll be our usual time. Tonight we had to go a little bit late because we had to finish up our day's work, which was working on the cabinets, right? That you saw earlier. And
Yeah.
if you didn't see them, go back and look at them on our wall. All right, there you go. So remember, I can take as much off as I want on or leave on as much as I want. So what do you guys have a favorite, like black glaze,
Ray
brown
wants
glaze?
to know, could you stencil with the glaze?
No, because it's not a paint, so it's going to be thinner and runnier, and it's because it doesn't, you can't really stencil with it because of the texture of the glaze. It's really, I'm trying to think how to even describe it.
Thank you very much, Denise.
It's very, very fluid. So if you were to even stencil with it or try to stencil with it, it would bleed under your stencil. You know what I mean? Whereas the paint more or less stays in place where it needs to be. So hopefully that helps.
Sherry says she likes the black better. Beautiful
Yep.
kitchen reveal today. Gave me lots of inspiration.
Yay.
So who wants another picture?
Now you're giving up pictures. What?
I am.
Are you finding pictures of yourself?
I am. Actually, I did a search for me and I found pictures coming up.
Did you?
Yeah. If I do a diaper changer, should I seal it? Absolutely, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. People have been asking me, do I have the seal? Do I not have the seal? The paint's not going to fall off.
You know, I didn't even
if you
have to
don't
ask
seal.
for hearts this time, and they all just came flying
See,
in.
you trained them.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What picture
Boom,
you put
boom,
in
boom, 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 boom.
What is it?
That,
I don't even trust you. So
That's all you're getting for
Oh.
That's all you're getting for the next 30 days. So maybe on the 30th day I'll do a full reveal, right?
There you go.
So, anyways, I'm shy.
Yeah, you're shy.
I'm shy.
Sure.
Oh, somebody gave me a mean face. Well, you know, it's the anticipation. So, anyways. They're like, well, almost. So, anyways.
How many pictures can you find with you covering your face?
I got a lot. Actually,
Yeah.
I think there's some more here, actually.
Seriously.
I think most of them involve me drinking beer.
Large, what would you call
Yeah,
it?
here's another one. See that one? Look.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, so anyways, here's another one. Here's another one. I got another one coming in for you.
He's got quite the collection,
Yep.
apparently,
Yep.
of pictures that involve his face somewhat.
Yep, see? Your beer face is so handsome. I like to think so. I like to think so, yes. So, anyways.
All right, let's see.
Lynn said, I got to meet Matt when I was in the shop the other day. Well,
There you go.
yeah, there you go. You have to come to see me. That should be the thing is. I'll show you my face when you come to see me and I can't hide, right? So, anyways.
All right, let's see here. What do you guys think? I think I got it all here.
Good way to keep us back the next 23 days so we can see you. Liza said, you were inspiring me to take a chance with the paintbrush and redo my coat rack.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, entry table and
Send us
desk.
a picture.
Brown kitchen, Alice said, brown kitchen, island painted gray with black stain. Wish me luck.
Okay, say that again. What are the colors?
She said
Yep.
she is going brown kitchen
Brown kitchen.
island,
Yep.
painting it gray
Yeah.
with black stain. Wish me
Oh,
luck.
show her that gray with the black stain over there in
Yeah,
the corner.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
that way you can get an idea. Okay, this color over here is a mouse in the house, which is one of our light colors. And Matt will take you over there and show you what it looks like with black glaze on it, because I did do a kitchen cabinet sample door for somebody, and it's actually just right over
Robin, you
there.
flatter me. She says he looks a lot younger than what I thought he was.
That's what she said today. That's
I know.
funny. See, you made his day, Robin.
Yes.
And when I say, you know, the whole, they're the whole charcoal mask and stuff, Matt rubs Junk Monkey paint over his face every single night and puts on his own.
You know that used to cause the death of countless ladies in Victorian England, right?
What?
They used to paint their faces.
For real?
Yeah, and then they would wash it off,
Yeah.
but all the paint was lead-based.
They paint their faces. No way.
Yeah, because they would have it like pale, right?
Oh, seriously? That was a thing? Having
Oh,
pale
Jenny
faces?
Bill said, I've seen Matt at the shop eating cold canned soup. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely, yep.
Hey,
So,
Jenny, how are ya?
So-
Hey, real quick. So right now, everything is soaked in and has dried in this piece, but remember, you can build on top of your antiquing as well. So this doesn't have too much detail in it. Sometimes you get cabinet doors or pieces of furniture that have a lot of ornate scrolling. That's awesome for leaving the glaze in those spots. But for pieces like this, what I could do if I wanted is just kind of like trace it out and make it a little bit darker and just go over it with a little bit more of the glaze on the top just to define the darkness and the lightness, and to really just, you know, think about when you go and you get your hair done, you like the highlights and the lowlights, so you can put on as much as you want and take off as much as you want, okay? And have
Linda
fun with that.
Bowery, that's not a really old picture of me. That was only a year or so ago, 2 years
See,
ago.
look how nice that is.
Yeah, so anyways. Are you still considering doing a raised stencil? I'm very curious on that.
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah, we are going to, maybe not tonight, but that's it.
Yeah, this piece I don't think I'd put a raised stencil on because it's so rustic. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I might do something a little more do a piece that's a little more glamorous to put
Glamorous.
glamorous to be able to. Oh my, this is coming with me. To be able to, you guys see what I mean when you can like darken the edges and stuff like that with the glaze. Mm-hmm. This drawer doesn't come out; it's made to stay in. But I'm just gonna like give it some edging. Make it look a little more interesting. Yeah, do you want to show her the gray door over there?
Yeah, I'm going. Okay. She's making me go.
Yeah.
I'm coming over here. I'm doing the gray door. As you can see, this was a cherry cabinet door. This is a sample. And then we transformed it into this.
And give them the code too in case anybody wants to help with the cabinet.
So if you want the cabinet video, we'll give you a 50% off code. It's 50 altogether OFF.
50.
Yeah, 50 OFF. There's
So
a couple.
it makes it like $13.50.
Yeah, there's a couple white marks on this because it rode around in a car for like 6 months.
Yeah, and we moved and it like
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
This is pretty much dry right now.
Any tricks for painting around a drawer that doesn't come out?
Yeah, get a smaller paintbrush. So in my kit, like even when I'm out painting kitchens and things like that, sometimes
Kelly, restart your feed.
there are drawers that won't come out, or sometimes there are places that a regular paintbrush wouldn't get. So I will go and buy like those small paintbrushes. Did you ever go to like Michael's or Joann's and they're nice brushes in the artist section? Go and just get a couple to keep in your toolbox because it's good for when you're working on furniture because you can pull the drawers out, but that long paintbrush allows you to be able to not even have to get your hand inside. You can kind of reach from afar and paint around the door, let it dry, and then you can kind of push it in, right? So. Because, yeah, some doors don't come out.
Beth wants to know what is the recommended shelf life of an open jar paint and for a partial jar.
A what? Open?
Yeah. Unopened, indefinitely.
Oh, my God.
Indefinitely.
Probably years.
Yeah.
I haven't tested it past a couple years.
Yeah, if it's a lighter
imagine.
color, if it becomes...
Shake it.
Yeah, if you shake it and it doesn't remix...
Yeah.
What I would do is just pull it out, use it. I've done this. I've used an egg beater, and it just went back to the way it was. Same thing for a partial jar, as long as you keep it sealed. And
Don't put it in direct sunlight because remember it's a chalk style paint, and so that's one of the reasons why it dries so fast. Yeah. So you want to make sure that it's not in. Hey, let's come over here. You want to make sure that it's not in the way of like direct heat and stuff like that. So keep it in your cupboard.
Anna says they're getting a Michael's in.
Oh no way! Back home in Cornerbrook.
Yep.
Back home in Newfoundland. Cool.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do a stencil, and you guys know I love stencils, and it's an easy way to jazz up a piece. So we got a piece right now that's just looks awesome, right? It was just a white cheap wood. We put some antique lace on it. We put some glaze on it to give it some character. Now, you want to come over here with your camera?
No.
Come on. Come over here. So I'm going to show them. Everybody say, yes, Matt. Come on, move, Matt. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same brush I use.
Everybody says, here comes our song.
Oh, man, you guys have good memories. All right, so here's what I'm going to do for this one, okay? I'm going to actually slide the paintbrush down over all in one direction.
You're denying them.
Yes.
You're denying them. I can't do it until you do it.
The dab, dab, dab?
Yes.
All right, just for you guys. All right, just for you guys. Just for you guys. Just so you can have some satisfaction, all right?
Dab, 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 dab. Well, it's not me, it's them.
And swipe. You can't keep them. Dab, 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 dab. Swipe.
You can't keep them.
I don't even sing it in the right rhythm. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it. I don't have it. No. I need to practice more.
You don't have no.
I need to practice more.
Dab, 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 dab.
All right, fine. I don't have it. All right, ready? Ta-da! How adorable adorable is this? I can wipe that off a little bit right there.
Teresa.
Here we go. I'm loving it.
Just let you know, we are not open tomorrow.
Freaking much. In fact, you know what? I got some more paint on my brush. I need to like put paint. I need to put
what are you doing?
This chair needs something.
She's lost her mind.
I know. I did this chair over here, guys, and it's got 2 colors. It's got like a stormy forest, and then this is how my mind works. Last night I had a little more of the champagne on my roller, so I rolled it on the seat. So I added it to it, right? Now I'm thinking I'm gonna put a little bit of this on it right here, just because I can.
Christine McNeil, you remind me of the guy on Home Improvement, Mr. Wilson, who never showed his face. You got it. I have a lot of people looking for me.
All right, there you go. How cute, right? Like, how sweet is that? How adorable is that?
Deb is pushing for red. She says,
I just love it. Okay, I'm
red
going to do red tomorrow for Deb, okay? But look at that flower. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. It makes me happy. So easy.
I'm sorry, Teresa. We're open Wednesday through Sunday,
okay,
11 to 4. We need a couple days off to get all our paint orders out. And that's what we do. We mix paint on our days off because we have no life.
It's the junk monkey way of life.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to need to seal this in just a second, and I've got something really cute in mind to decorate it with. I want to share with you guys, okay?
Yep.
But what do you think of the flower? Do they like the flower?
Yeah, they love the flower.
Good!
Everybody loves the flower.
Well, I can't see what
You
they're
don't
saying.
even have to ask.
You're having a whole conversation.
Know, yeah.
You need to let me know what's going on.
I'm talking to my friends.
Talking to your friends.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Now they're heart bombing you because they feel guilty. Don't let her guilt you into it. Are you doing another step on the other side of the table?
No, because you know what? I'll tell you why I put it here in just a second. So there we go. And it's dried. It's dried. It's dried. It's dried. So that's how fast it takes
Maria,
to dry.
you're gonna have to clarify that one.
Okay.
I lost that one in translation.
What's that?
Yes, the flower's cute. Yes, the flower's cute.
Good.
Love that you just paint whatever.
Good, good, good.
Love it, love it. Right,
whatever
cute,
comes to me,
flower.
right? Comes to me.
On the bottom shelf. Do you have a store? Yes, we have a store.
Give me one second.
It's 111 South Market Street, Ligonier, Pennsylvania, 15658.
I'm going to give you a quick tip. Let me find something I need.
What?
You keep chatting. Talk to your friends.
I was trying to tell them where we were located. Yes, we just moved our store from historic West Overton Village in Scottdale, the birthplace of Henry Clay Frick, to the historic town of Ligonier, home of Fort Ligonier.
Give me a second here. Give me a second.
No, you're taking too long.
I know. I had to go find a sand block. Okay.
They say the flower makes the chair. Well, thank you.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah, right? Totally.
I say thank you
right.
like I did it. You know, I am it, right?
So right here, just as a quick tip as well. So remember, I decided if I had put this flower on before I put the glaze on, the flower would still... What are you doing yawning?
I'm sorry.
You yawn, we all yawn. You know how that is.
Sorry.
You scream, we all scream, we all scream for ice cream. So anyway, if I had put the flower on before I glazed, the flower would have blended in and muted it out. So that's a style. But in this case, I put the glaze on first, and then I put another layer of the same color that I used before on top of it to make it vibrant. But this piece is rustic, and I want this to look a little more rustic. So I can take a sand block, which I tell you guys, this is my go-to thing for when I'm sanding, prepping, and I can actually just run this over this flower, and it'll just take out a few pieces of the paint, okay? And then what that does is it makes it look more old, okay?
Yeah, Felicia, we'd love to have you out here at the shop and in the town.
Heck yeah. There we go.
There's a lot to do here. There's Idlewild. We're just a mile down the road from Idlewild.
Which is how
There's
long?
the
Because they probably
fort.
have no idea.
Idlewild, if you're from Pittsburgh, you know Kennywood.
Oh, she's from Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Kennywood owns Idlewild, so.
Okay, so this is the
Mr.
sealer.
Rogers' neighborhood.
Sealer I'm going to use. My giant, oversized bucket of sealer. Because I do so much furniture, I buy it in buckets. But you guys know it comes in smaller. What is that little
Oh,
smaller?
thanks, Roger.
Is it points? I always get that word.
Pints.
Pints. I can't say
You
that word.
Pence, points.
I know.
Pints.
I grew up on an island, and I don't think we say it the right way. And so I always second guess myself.
Well, yeah, you say fillet and everything else.
Yeah, we have different words for
You
stuff,
use
okay?
the Irish pronunciation of everything.
Yes.
So,
It's like
yeah.
we used to say pasta
Yeah.
and
Drama.
drama club. you know, anybody else out there say these things.
No.
And then I moved to the U.S. and you're like, it's drama. It's not Mazda. It's Mazda. It's not pasta. It's no. How did I say it? What was the other way?
It's pasta.
It's pasta, right?
No, not pasta. It's pasta.
I used to say pasta.
Yeah.
I think I said it. I don't know. It sounds weird even now I'm saying it.
Yeah.
You guys know what I mean. You say potato, I say potato, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Joan says, I am very important. If not for me, the camera man wouldn't see all the awesome work.
Exactly!
No, don't give me that.
But look, take a look at
what?
this. Cameraman, come here.
She
Show him
has
real
a
fast.
really expensive tripod.
There you go.
Would
All right,
replace me.
so do satin or matte for a sheen when you're working on old pieces. If you want something to be shiny and high-end and classy, you're not planning to do any distressing, go with a semi-gloss or a high gloss because that's going to give you a really pretty shiny finish, and it's probably closer to the look you're going to get. Look how nice this is. Now I'm putting this is something I should tell you. Sometimes when you sand down,
Kelly, good night, kid.
see ya, Kelly.
Yeah,
When you
I'm
sand
sorry.
down pieces, it mutes out the chalk style
If
paint.
your video freezes, restart your feed.
But look what happens when I put it sealer back
Oh,
on.
jeez, look out.
What are you doing?
Breaking stuff.
Okay, come here. So they can see what
I'm
happens.
right here.
I mean, up on top of it, pointing down, so they can really see. I want to right here. Can you guys see how nice? Like I want you guys to be able to see how fun it is to use this polyacrylic because
Yeah,
those of you,
strange idea, fun.
I'm telling you, those people out there who wax, I don't know about you, but this is so much easier to be able to take a brush. And
See,
again,
Jeanette knows. She's originally from Johnstown. She lives in Virginia now. See, she knows.
yeah, she would know where it is. It's just up the road. Just find a brush for your poly. This poly is water-based that I showed you, so you don't have to ruin brushes.
Yes.
But use something
and it
that...
will not yellow or darken.
Yeah, use something that, a brush when you're putting on your poly that just swings easy, okay? Because you don't want to use a shabby chip brush when you're putting on poly because that's, like I always tell you, that's something you can use to get a distressed look because of the fact of the way it doesn't give you great coverage when you put it on and it leaves out those distress trails. Whereas you want it fully sealed. You don't want parts not sealed. So go with a fluffy brush or something that will allow you to really get it on, okay?
Janet Lynn Wood wants to know, do you need to sand kitchen cabinets before painting?
No, you really don't, but there are things that I do because when I'm working on kitchen cabinets for somebody, I want to make sure it's good and durable for the long run. So when I work on kitchen cabinets, I go all out. And if you want to see what I do, go over to styleshabby.com, click DIY videos. And because I get so many questions, I took the time to put together videos to be able to show you step by step what I do in terms of all the products I use and how I get the finish. So I actually filmed them while I was working on true real life cabinets. So that'll be a really good resource. And it's right now it's half off, which means for $13.50. Right. Which is nothing.
Nancy got her poly.
Feel
She's
really good.
waiting for her order, and
good.
It's on the way, Nancy.
Yep, absolutely.
So, anyways,
all right, what do you guys think of that? Like, isn't that cute?
We're liking it.
Okay.
So
here's why I would not do.
Oh, Anna said the nicest thing about us.
She did.
Yeah, she said she just wanted everyone to know this is the real deal. These two are like this all the time.
Yes, this is the real deal.
It is.
Like this? Does this mean we're crazy? Quite possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yes.
If
whatever,
we get
whatever
rich,
you take
well,
that to
see,
be.
if we get rich, we can be eccentric.
There you go. Yeah,
Yes.
we're just, I don't know. We're whimsical. We're whimsical people. All right. Matt makes fun when I say that word.
Yeah,
all
it
right.
just means we're weird.
This is a brass knob. And exactly. Now I've got a lot of my brush that I need to get off. But I should just put this down and let this dry.
Brush.
Because I don't want this to be brassy. So I'm going to set this up down here. But I wanted you to know that
it looks like a mushroom.
give something to the knob. Let's put the knob right here,
It looks like a mushroom.
All right. We're going to call him Nobby.
He's happy little Nobby living on the pink canvas.
Like Dobby from Harry Potter, only
oh,
Nobby.
jeez, here we go.
I love Harry Potter.
Do it now.
I know. I just do.
Awesome. I need
Okay.
I'm planning on painting my cabinets since you won't come to Missouri. We did not say we wouldn't come to Missouri.
Put that
Actually,
in a second.
I have friends in Missouri I need to visit.
Let's let this dry. I'm going to show you how I would decorate in just a second. But I got to tell you, I got a project here that I need to knock out. So anyway, if you guys anybody here follow me on Home Talk? By the way, I'm on 2 times
Yes,
this
they all
week. Good. You might have seen I started these as part of a process one of the times I did with the farmhouse vine.
What are you doing?
I need to add some more paint on these, and it's the same color I have out, so we're gonna totally do it right now. Just because. Okay. So I put one layer on, and I do want to maybe give it a little bit more color. So I'm just gonna go over after putting on the first color, and just get it all over. Remember, I always paint around when I paint. Bring it around town. Who said that? Was that SpongeBob? Who said that? Bring it around
I think a lot of people said that back in the day.
I don't know. Maybe it was from my child's SpongeBob days. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it on there. But anyway.
Oh my gosh, Natalie's cat is named Dobby.
Dobby!
And the cat named Norbert.
Dobby was the cutest character on Harry Potter.
Yeah, okay? The other one's named Norbert after Hagrid's dragon.
Aw. Those are cute names. Those are really cute names.
Sponge did say it. Yes.
Yes,
yeah,
right?
Did say it.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew it. I knew it was like ingrained in there somewhere because I think I watched so much SpongeBob.
Does the paint hold up to stain or will it soak it up?
Yeah, you can do it. You can use stain if you want. Yeah. Stain, but if you're going to use stain on top of paint, you might want to go the way of glaze, only because stain is not a glaze, right? And it's meant to soak in. So as soon as you put it on a porous paint like this, it's going to want to grab it, which means that you put one dab on and it doesn't seem like it wants to move around, because stain is supposed to grab really just like natural untreated wood, right? So just a tip there. It's just going to be harder for you to be able to.
The paint color is antique lace, and Kathy says she now looks at things differently.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Believe it or not, how much is that tag in the bottom? Remind me. I remember looking at this.
$14.93.
Okay, 14. And how much was this one?
That one was $23.93. You can't see it. It gets.
You see what I'm saying? And what's the tag on that one? I didn't pay.
$21.93.
So somebody paid. Was it 24, 25? Yeah. Another 20 and 15. Whatever that is, that's a lot of money. Okay, I bought them for like $2.99, I think it was. At Goodwill. Yeah, absolutely. So just because somebody gave them away because this is how they looked and they were over them and they've got some just some chips in them and dents, and they probably were like, you know, sometimes you get stuff and you're just like, if I see that one more time, I'm over it, right? Or they moved or whatever. Well, what's really cool is that you can put color on them. So
Mallory, you can paint on new furniture, old furniture, whatever you want. Make it yours, right?
Yep. So I'm just going to put some color on it really fast while we're on our chat.
Good night, Patty.
See you, Patty.
We got to start wrapping her up because we're running out of battery. And,
how much battery we got left?
Well, 10% just came on.
Already?
Yeah, and I'm running on probably 4%. But anyways,
no, Penny, I gotta show you something. Don't go anywhere because I need to show them.
Penny said my daughter's pet rat is named Scabbers.
Oh, cute. Very, very nice. What was that movie we watched when Riley was small? And I keep remembering it wasn't a rat. No, it wasn't a rat. Was it a mole? And his name was Speckles.
Yeah, that was the hamster movie.
He was cute.
Or the guinea pig movie.
Yes, he couldn't see very well. His name was Speckles. Isn't it sad?
He was the bad guy.
It was, yeah, that's right. He was like a mastermind, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Of like things, yeah. Isn't it so sad that a lot of the movies we saw were like kids' movies that we're still talking about? Seriously, is that bad?
That was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, seriously, that should say something about our lives. We haven't seen a movie in 20 years. No. What was the last movie we saw in a theater?
What did we go see? It wasn't that long ago.
I'm trying to even think what it was.
Yeah, I can't.
What was it? There was something. Oh, it was. What's that show that I found on TV? And you were like, it's out in theater. John
Wick.
John Wick, was that the one?
That was Christmas time.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really
I guess it has been a while.
Oh man, seriously.
John Wick, yeah.
All right, so guys.
Love John Wick.
So somebody asked me about this table and would I put a stencil maybe somewhere else. Here's the truth.
Oh look, she got her knee pads on.
You didn't see me put my knee pads on?
No, I wasn't video.
Seriously, in Canada, back home, we call these goalie pads.
Yeah.
See, right here.
It was a little small for a goalie pad.
Totally sexy, right? Yeah. See, with moves like these, ladies, tell you. All right, protect the knees, right?
Sonia says been watching Moana and Trolls lately. Trolls has good music.
Need to see that. Is that a good show? Because it's on my Netflix coming up as a recommended.
Actually, our friend Falula is coming up in a new animated movie.
I need to, like...
DreamWorks has an adaptation of the kid's story Ferdinand the Bull.
Yeah.
And our friend Falula voices the cocky Lipizzaner stallions.
We'll have to watch that. All right, so what do you guys think, right? So if you do a piece and you just put like a stencil kind of off to the side, this could be the place where you put a lamp or you put something to create some height, so that way the small piece doesn't remain small. You give it some height, and imagine with candle holders. And honestly, I gotta show you, I could even envision this piece with something like this on it, okay? We make these at the shop. They're called Shabby Swags, and we have them in all different colors. But look, like how sweet would something like that be? Seriously, if I put like a little nail right here and one over here, what do you think of that? Would that work? Can you see that? Cute, right? And so all this is, guys, if you want to make one, what we call the Shabby Swags, is this is just ripped up shreds of, you can use vintage fabrics and just fun. We use burlap because you know burlap is my jam. I love burlap. And you can just create the colors that you want. But something like this, wouldn't that be super, super cute? Yay!
Yes, it's cute.
Yay! Love it, love it, love it. So anyway, you could obviously dress it up what you want, but hopefully you saw tonight how, put that over there, how glaze can really, really affect a piece and just make it look totally different, right? Totally different. So did everybody get a chance to share? Because we're going to announce a winner here in just a second. So be sure to share this video while we're live.
I've already ran the names.
All right, everybody share. And share, you know what, just because you want to, because we appreciate your love and we appreciate you being on here and supporting us and just giving us a shout out and sharing what we do with your friends, because it gives us energy when you see love. I got
to announce before we run out of battery.
Yeah, okay, give me a second. I'm saying thank you for everybody who shared. We appreciate you. And we've got tons of paint orders, which we have to get out tomorrow. So your painters are coming. Yep. All right, who is the lucky winner for tonight for a jar of Junk Monkey paint?
Lucky winner.
Yep.
Is Maria. Congus Souther.
Maria.
Souther.
Maria. Souther. All right.
Maria, are you on?
Hopefully
Maria.
she is. 2 minutes to respond.
Listen, Maria.
Oh my gosh. I'm just totally loving this.
Maria.
I love that so much.
Hey, Maria.
Love it.
Maria, you won.
Oh, so pretty. So pretty.
Maria.
Hopefully she comes on here in just a second here.
She's always on here. Where'd she go? Maria! The swags, that's the short swag.
You can show her right here.
Yeah, our swags are actually, I gotta be careful with mirror so I don't show myself. They're actually a yard long, and they're $38 a yard because they take a long time.
This is how long they are.
Maria, hurry up. You're gonna lose your chance. Maria!
These are what they look like, so everybody can see. So these are really cute for like the back of your chairs.
You can use them as a tail.
A top, yes.
Or a pony,
you can use them as a tail.
Or a mane.
A mane.
Yes.
We've got some longer ones as well, some boas.
Yes, Maria.
Do what you
You
want
need to private message us on here so we can get all your details.
Yes, we want the deets. So she's on there?
Yes.
Yay! All right, is she in the U.S.? Hopefully she is. If she
Maria,
is,
yeah, she's in Cali, I think.
Okay, good. Well, then she will get a jar of paint. So be sure to message us so that we can get your color out to you tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Because we got tons of stuff going to the post office tomorrow.
Yeah,
the post office is going to love us tomorrow.
They hate us.
Yeah. But I can't wait to put monkeys all over the boxes that are coming to you guys. So anyway, how fun is that? Yes. All right, so this was day 6. You guys saw from the beginning to the end. How gorgeous is this stand?
Is it day 6?
What are you doing now? Yes, it's day 6. It's obviously 6.
We're only 24 minutes away from day 7.
Really? So if we all stay on here for 24 more minutes?
Don't even start that.
We'll just step and have a big party.
Don't even start that.
You're such a party pooper.
I know.
All right, we'll be back on again tomorrow night, probably around maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish our time, and we'll have a whole other project. And tomorrow, how about we do something red since you guys have been asking for it, okay? We'll do something red, and I'll find something that just will look absolutely fantastic in red. All right, thank you from Sonia and Matt. We appreciate you joining us, and have a great evening. I'm going to go home and see if I can find some Big Brother, okay, after dark. All right, bye.
See ya.